Actor Jeremy Allen White opened up about a substantive creative disagreement he had with music legend Bruce Springsteen while preparing for the forthcoming biopic, Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere. The two collaborated closely in the lead-up to the film, which centers on Springsteen's 1982 album Nebraska. White described an in-depth conversation he had with Springsteen and his wife, Patty Shalfa, about the song Reason to Believe, which closes Nebraska. White interpreted the track as offering a sense of hope, that, despite hardship, there remains a reason to carry on. Springsteen, however, voiced a different view. He told White the song isn't so much about hope, but rather the search for belief without necessarily arriving at it. "I had dinner at home with him. We spoke a lot about reason to believe," White recalls. "I believe there was hope in that song, and he said, that's not the case." White tried to frame it as, "Don't you feel that when you're writing a song, you're kind of giving it up?" To which Springsteen responded, "I guess you're right. If you want to feel that way, you can feel that way. But that's not how that was intended." This difference in interpretation speaks to the challenge of bringing someone's deeply personal work to the screen. Despite the creative friction, White conveyed that the dynamic with Springsteen remained respectful. He emphasized that the disagreement wasn't adversarial. It was part of the deeper conversation about authenticity and intention when portraying a real-life figure. Springsteen, in turn, has described White as very, very tolerant of me the days that I would appear on set. White's take reflects his broader philosophy for the film. Rather than mimic a rock icon, he set out to inhabit a particular moment in Springsteen's life, a time when the artist was grappling with inner turmoil and crafting a stripped-down, haunting album in relative isolation. The biopic, directed by Scott Cooper and adapted from the 2023 book by Warren Zanes, is not a full-scale life story but a focused portrait of an artist wrestling with his past and redirecting his future. As White put it, "Everybody's got their own idea of Bruce Springsteen. At the beginning, I was approaching it like, how am I going to make everybody happy? That's a fool's errand." In confronting this divergence with Springsteen over one song's meaning, White highlights the delicate balance required when dramatizing someone's art, the tension between a performer's interpretation and the creator's original intent. The result may generate insight into Springsteen's world and reveal as much about the actor's journey in capturing it.